Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Right Away After Party. My name's Kath,
And I'm Nick.
and it took me a few days to think about this, but the more I thought about the last two episodes that we just recorded, when Nick was talking about how she's making her writing into a business, and I had said, no, I just do it, and I suddenly thought, hang on, I have a book. I published a book.
Yes.
But I said the publishers published my book, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And why am I not making it a business? So I thought, hey, Nick, can we come back together again? And you, I can pick your brain.
Okay.
And guess what? Nick said yes.
Yeah.
So my first question is, do you have any suggestions that might help me make my writing into a business, even though I've already got a book published, so I'm starting somewhere in the middle?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, my suggestions to anyone out there that wants to, create a business
Hmm.
is first of all, you have to think about the terms of your business. So, like, how widespread do you want it to be? Where do you want it?
I'm going to take notes. So if I
Okay.
look down, it's that I'm taking notes, okay?
I think every business has different potentials, right? Like different hierarchies, and not every business is going to be a big business. Some businesses are going to be a small business. So you need to think about like what is your belief, about your material. So do you feel
Okay.
like your material, I think you have to see it first. Like there has to be this undercore, just absolute positivity about where you think your book is going to go, whose hands are is going to reach. And then I think the nitty gritty is getting down and actually putting together a business plan. So for books, I would suggest starting with who is your audience. Who do you think is who do you think you could sell it to? um, for a small press like what you're doing with Kath, I would suggest going to cons, like lots of different little in-house cons. So my girlfriend, I
What is cons?
so there are like little conferences that, for local businesses that host them. Sometimes bookstores host them. They're where you can come and meet the local author. A lot of libraries might let you set up a little table outside the library. There's different ways to reach your
And
community.
how can I find them? Where can I find them?
So this is going to be, you're kind of doing a grassroots business. So, and in a way, I would look into any kind of farmers markets in your area, any kind of literary community. Is there a local community as far as like what's the word I'm looking for? Some kind of place you can workshop your book with, like a
Yeah,
school. If you walk into schools and just talk to the principals,
yeah.
see if they're willing to let you come in and have a conversation with the kids, buy
Okay.
the books in advance.
Now,
These
oh,
are all things
sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I need to just sort of stop you there for a second because that's a
Yeah.
huge list of things. Would you say that this is for books that are self-published
I would
or
say the
any
way I'm
book? Because it's,
writing it right now are
pardon
like
me?
small press, huh?
No, I didn't hear what you said. I was just finishing
I
my
would say,
question.
yeah, I'm sorry. The way that I'm going about the approach right now is kind of self-published small press. They're kind of on the same cusp. I mean, a lot your publisher will do some work, but a lot of
Mhm.
the legwork is going to be on you. And so, and then that's the way it is with traditional books as well. I mean, when I do get published, I do have an idea of like how I want to go about it. Making community friends is really important. Just getting out there and networking. You see if there's something called, Toastmasters in your area. That's also like a networking kind of thing. It's international.
Yeah, I know Toastmasters. I was in it for a while.
um, any kind of like, or also like a business network. If there's a business, like there's a Women's of Wellington here where I live. That's something I probably would pursue once I do get published. These are all things I would pursue once I get published. Like right now, I'm still I'm in the holding area. I'm in a holding pattern.
Ready for
So
landing, but you're prepared.
I'm
You've thought.
preparing myself. Yes.
So you wrote a business plan.
Yes. So I have a whole bunch of ideas of where I want to go, what I want to do with it. I mean, number one, I want to build a website. Another two, I want to be able to create some kind of swag, to advertise myself when I go out.
Yeah.
Um, I also want to,
Have you thought of what sort of swag you might make? Swag being giveaways, right?
yeah, a swag being a giveaway. There's a couple things. In my book, her bone. I mean, sorry, I'm working on her bones, but in my book, Job Code 13, there's a tattoo attached to the idea of the book, and it's a 13. So I was thinking about creating
Ooh,
a personal tattoo and just handing that out, and on the
nice.
back of it having the name of the book and my name, NC Murphy. I also was thinking about making one of those like snap bracelets or the beaded bracelets. My daughter makes those, some stickers, just something that would be easy to give out and hand out and carry in my purse.
Yeah. Now look at that. We've run out of time and you have only answered one question. And I had six questions because it's such a big topic, isn't it? It's such
There's
a.
a secret to all of this though, and I'll give it to you in the next episode. We'll do one more episode on this,
Oh,
and
we will?
I'll give you
Oh, I
I'll
love
give
this
you
Q&A. Come back for part two of the Q&A and making your writing into a business with Nick and Kath. See
and
you.
okay.